Hello, my name is Elizabeth Hernandez. I am now a senior at San Diego High, School of International Studies, and this is my video. Okay, so first question, can you name can you name a person who's been a tremendous impact on you as a leader? Maybe someone who's been a mentor to you. Why and how did this person impact your life? Okay, so my person would be Paola. She was my residential advisor at the Spaces program Summer Summit at UCSD. I just went last week. And I choose her because there's times when I feel that I'm not a great leader maybe because of what people are doing or not doing. I always bring it back to me and blame myself, and throughout that week she's in a way empowered me into believing that I am a great leader and that sometimes things don't go as planned or as you want them to go, but not to be that harsh on yourself. You can't really make things happen without a group to help you and support you through it. So it's not just a one person job. And it really impacted me because that was a problem that I was facing through last year. I always thought that I wasn't doing a good job, and maybe that's why they weren't listening to me. When things needed to get done, sometimes I would be scared to ask. Not scared, but I wouldn't want to ask because I knew they weren't going to do it. So I always took it on myself, and I was harsh on myself a lot. And so she helped me understand that that I am a great leader, and I need to understand that it's not just a one person job, because you obviously can't be a leader of nothing, I guess you could say that. But yeah, that's kind of what I learned, or what she's taught me, and that's why she's my person. Next question, what are the most important decisions you make as a leader of your organization? Well, I think one that's kind of obvious to me is that you got to do what's best for your organization. Things do need to get done. Let's say that you want to spend money. You can't do that without fundraising. So those are the things. That's some of the things you need to do in order to take the next step. You also, not just about fundraising or anything, but also people. You want working people in your if you would be hiring, you want people who will actually do the work. So sometimes setting your foot down and saying no, this is not okay, has to be done in order to get an event going, or just anything that you want to happen. You need people who are willing to do it in your organization. The third question, as an organization gets larger, there can be a tendency for an institution to dampen the inspiration. How do you keep this from happening? The way I'm taking the question, because I'm not really exact, literally what it means, but the way I'm taking it, it's kind of what happens when people believe it's more a lot, start seeing a lot more people, and it just kind of takes away the inspiration of doing or working for something. And I'm gonna refer back to last year, which that was a problem, that we had so many members, but things weren't getting done as quickly as fast as they should be, because of the fact that someone else will do it, so I don't have to. Sorry. So I think for that you need strict rules, actually follow up with the rules. I mean, it should be already easy, applying for ASB. You should be willing to do it, but sometimes people get lazy and forget, or just say someone else will do it. I think we need strict rules about that. If you're not willing to help, then don't be dead weight for others. Honestly, there isn't much you can do. It really comes within a person. You can set rules and stuff, but it should be coming from the person of wanting to help. I mean, that's That's the reason why to apply to ASB. It's because you want to make your school a better place. And you shouldn't be told, oh, can you do this too? You should, oh, that needs to be done? Okay, I'll do it. Type of mindset. Fourth question, moving on. How do you encourage creative thinking within an organization? For this one, I think there's always been creative thinking. It's just sometimes people don't say what they're thinking because they're scared to be rejected or not listened to. So I think that's kind of where I guess you would have to focus in, like, listen to what people want to say. Because let's say someone wants to say something and you're like, oh, I don't want to hear it. Next time they won't want to share because they'll think, oh, my idea is stupid or something. For those who don't really like to speak up, ask them, like, oh, do you have any ideas? Do you want to share? Like, it's okay. Like, you should let it be known that no idea is stupid. Like, and everyone should know that. I think that's a way to encourage, asking for their opinion, listening. That's very important, like I said. When you listen, people are going to want to talk. People are going to want to share what they're thinking. And yeah. Okay, so next question. Sorry, I can't see. Where do great ideas come from from an organization? Sorry. Okay, for this question, I think it comes from everyone. Yeah, someone might have like a good idea, but when someone else adds to it and someone else adds to it and keeps adding, that idea becomes in a way perfect. I don't want to say perfect because not everything's perfect, but it becomes it becomes really good, and I think that's where like the ideas come from in organizations. It's when people put their minds together and make something great. Obviously, like, not everybody thinks the same way, so I think that's a really good way to, bring everyone together and, like, boom, Okay, so this is the end. These were my questions, and yeah, adios.